Alright guys, this is Blaze Jack 3 back to another video. Sorry for my hiatus. I've actually been gone. My internet's actually been going out. And yeah, I don't know why it's been going out, but that's pretty much just the reason why I've actually been gone, but I'm back now. And yeah, so what I really like to talk about is the new Dragon Ball Super movie that's going to come out in December in Japan. So we've actually recently seen a poster for it that was leaked, and it showed that the movie is called Dragon Ball Super BROLY. I don't know if they're going to change the Dragon Ball Super part, but the poster looked legit, and it was proven by Akira Toriyama himself that he's actually going to redo the BROLY story and kind of look. I don't know what's all really going to change, but from the first trailer that we actually got when Dragon Ball Super ended, I'm guessing he's probably going to look like that. I don't know, but basically, yeah, we're actually getting news on a new look on BROLY. He might be canon this time around, and even though he's in the movie Battle of Gods and Resurrection F, they were both canon. So I'm guessing this next movie is going to be canon. I don't know if they're actually going to like start up a new Dragon Ball like series afterwards, because we have Dragon Ball Heroes now, but that's pretty much just fan service. It's not really like an actual like accommodated series for like to be, I guess, canon. But it's still kind of alright. But still, so basically what I want to talk about is how BROLY will actually be a contender or like a fighter to like be a threat or a main villain to like Goku and Vegeta and maybe the rest of the Z fighters. But let's start off with like the first movie that he actually had in like I think like the 90s. So in the 90s, BROLY was born on the same day as Goku. He heard Goku's cry. He didn't like his cry, and of course his battle power was so high. King Vegeta, he felt threatened, and he actually threw him and his father Paragus off the planet. So yeah, and on planet Vegeta's destruction, BROLY saved him and his father's lives by floating off. And of course he was grew up to be a battle raged and powered monster. He had a very high battle power. And I would say maybe in like his 20s or something, Paragus developed maybe or got like a device to control it. And in that present time that we actually saw the movie where Goku and the Z fighters were actually fighting BROLY, so we already know that BROLY and Goku were like the same age. So I would say maybe BROLY was in his late 30s or something, maybe early 40s, and so was probably Goku at that point. But basically what I want to talk about, it's like, okay, that's the legendary Super Saiyan form that he had, but what could he have that could like really, I guess, match up with Goku? And what I'm thinking is, by looking at the poster again, we see that he has scars on his face, and if you look closely, he actually has one on his arm. And what I'm judging by that is that even though he seems to be like rather powerful, it means that someone else has beaten him before, and scars take a long time to heal, maybe even a year sometimes. But it means like, okay, well, who was really powerful enough to beat him? Because Paragus wouldn't have to use a mind controlling device if he was able to beat him. So who really could? And what really comes to my mind is backing up to the whole point that Beerus. Of course, we already know that Beerus told Frieza to actually destroy planet Vegeta. So, and that was actually, I think, known in like Resurrection F, I think. And I think that he was seeking a God of Destruction candidate, and he happened to come around maybe BROLY, because in the movies in the 90s, BROLY has been known to destroy the South Galaxy, and that requires a lot of power. Maybe Beerus was seeking after him. Maybe with that, it's not as much power as Beerus has, but we don't know. Maybe he had been training him for a minute or something, but it got out of control. Maybe he did teach him some destruction ki. I really think that might be like a new transformation for BROLY or something. I don't think he'd be like a Super Saiyan God or anything, because if that was the case, you would have to have like 5 other pure-hearted Saiyans, I think. And no, I just don't think so. I mean, maybe his dad is probably maybe a pure-hearted Saiyan, but maybe, I mean, he was able to constrain him for that long, but it just wouldn't make sense for him to be like a pure-hearted Saiyan. I think he's just cautious, but I think that's just as most he's gonna be. But yeah, basically I think he has maybe some destruction key or something, because if you look at the poster, it's like a coloration. We have like the usual like green key that he usually has, and at the bottom of the poster you see that green, and it goes a little bit up to like a reddish fiery color, maybe like an orange or something. And maybe that's like a sign of his transformation, because remember in Battle of Gods they did the same thing with the coloring, and we didn't really know that Goku was getting a new form. But you look closely at the whatchamacallit, at the poster, the coloration, it's like, oh, that's gonna be his new form. Oh, even with Vegeta, on the Resurrection F poster, it was like some blue on there that led to his hair color, and that's how we actually got like not a sneak peek, but it's like a hint of that Vegeta was also gonna have the transformation, not just Goku. And maybe even in the Dragon Ball Super series leading up to the Tournament of Power, we even saw a hint at Goku's Ultra Instinct form. And yeah, and also in Ultra Instinct, by the way, I don't think that he's gonna be able to tap into it again, because he already said that he didn't, but that's a whole nother video that I want to get into. But basically, we already know that Vegeta's Super Saiyan Blue evolution, but I like to call it Beyond Blue. We already know that his Beyond Blue, it's canon, so we don't really know if he can still turn into it, but he didn't say he couldn't. And I mean, it wouldn't make sense for him to not be able to, because it's basically like Super Saiyan Blue's version of Super Vegeta. So that, and he defeated Topo, who was a God of Destruction candidate and had Destruction Key. So maybe that'll help during the fight. But for like Broly to be like a main villain, I'm guessing that he's just gonna be like really powerful. And I know it's been like, well, what if, because Broly has like he's basically a berserk, like I think Kale, like even Kale was able to fight Goku in Super Saiyan Blue. But you gotta remember, like Goku, he had been like transforming in and out of like a bunch of transformations throughout the Tournament of Power. He had just gotten in the fight with Frieza before he even came to the Tournament of Power. Senzu beans, could not use them. I think he had actually went into Ultra Instinct before that. So you have to take all that into account. And not just that, I think Goku has like gotten like a huge Zenkai boost, because Ultra Instinct, it pretty much drained him like, I think like 3 times during the Tournament of Power, and then like the final time he had like fell like out of power because it just attacked him. We thought like Frieza attacked him from the back, but no, like Master Ultra Instinct has an even greater toll on the body, so he has to have like a huge Zenkai boost, and he had to force himself like super hard, like even go into Super Saiyan to like fight Jiren with Frieza. So I'm guessing that, yeah, Broly probably has like a destruction key or something. It would make sense. I really kind of hope it's that, but I kind of wanted to get creative, because I mean, they could go back and do some stuff with like how he actually got the destruction key, or how stuff happened here and there. What, I don't know. It all I know is I really can't wait to see the movie. And not just that, but like I said, the Ultra Instinct stuff, that's another video that I really want to get on. And some of what I said here you can take and probably see what the next video is going to, well, not the next video, but the Ultra Instinct video is going to be about. But basically, yeah, and maybe it's something with Paragus. Maybe Paragus has like an ability that, you know, we don't really know about, because maybe like I don't know. I really do hope like they keep that South Galaxy thing, because that would have taken ages to do, because you can't just go and like destroy a galaxy. Even though, yes, Goku ran the whole Snake Way in like a few days, and that was basically like half the universe. But I mean, come on, I don't know, I don't buy that. It takes some time for like him and Whis and Beerus to even travel across like the planes and stuff. So I mean, I wouldn't really. And they go at like light speed, and he was just running for us a few days, so I don't really know how all that's really added up. But yeah, I can't wait for the movie to come out. And also, we actually in North America, we actually get it in January. So Japan gets it first in December, we actually get it in January. Hopes up or anything, I can't wait to go see it. I'm gonna go see it with friends. I hope you do as well. And that's pretty much what the video is today. So see you guys later. I'll be back with the next video at some point. I hope I'm not gonna be like in and out like I was just now, but I might be. It all depends on my internet and all that stuff, and what internet is around me. So like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, see you guys later till the next video.